Now from screenwriting, we have Vernon Jordan III.
Hello, y'all. I like that. Thanks. I'm gonna read a couple poems. This first poem is it's gonna be an excerpt. I'm writing a vampire feature film right now, and so this poem is a world-building exercise for said film. I wake to yearn. I am a black man of the woods. 2. I dance to slumber and cannot stop the sounds of trees weeping. 3. I give to feed because I was born in a place where so much that should live rots and too much that should rotten takes root. 4. We found many in one and worked fields, drowned forests, making empty the land, scraping crops, cupping South Carolina rice, and still there was no cure for loneliness. I died under the anguish of ghostly men. 5. We sleep the world to wander the earth. Under me, I cut all weapons against divine black flesh. It can be difficult to stop the hollering. 6. We wake to hunger. We are the children of serpents, her most high, coiling, pressing her luminous scales to the wind. 7. We tend to freedom, making paths of blood that might return to the earth her lost children. 8. We wake to death, dragonfly-toned, moon-shimmering, smiling on the axis of the gone and here now. We are pierced angels, flowering the stinging skin. Thank you. This next one is called Frank and Ocean, a portrait. I write letters to Frank Ocean every time I bop my head to his work. He's a silent one in person, loudest on the page, and I love him for that. He never tells me where Christopher ends and Frank begins, but I know it's somewhere on his lips when he laughs. Just listen. He likes headphones, says that's the only way you can really feel where he's coming from. So he lays on the floor, wide brown back on cold wood. He saves a spot for me and adorns the studio headphones like a crown, the black cord draping over his nipple, the jack plugged into a booming stereo, no Bluetooth, just chords and switches and chords. Frank is relaxed, dictating cadence and note choice with a number of fingers. He is always playing, even when he's not. The sound engineer, the sound of an engine. Frank's heart is an engine. So when he says, "You should listen to it how I made it," where I was in that space and time, I know he's really saying that once you're riding in a car, you can't switch the car you're in, but you can always change directions, follow directions, be direct, take as long as you want, and be quick as fuck when you exit the truck. How much of my life has happened inside a car, he posts from Tumblr, wherever he is now, after leaving our secret place, cradled by sunlight, mountain, and tree. I can still see the orange Beamer speeding down the mountain, ripping up root. Frank is not the breeze. His arms don't cheer and flail in the wind, no. This nigga steady, hard grip on the leather steering wheel cover, a stick shift on the right hand to stop the thinking. Frank wants commitment, the car committed to taking him someplace. Frank is not the breeze. Frank is the needle on the record, the popping, the pricking, the spinning, the melody. He says, let it play in the center a little more, you know? So we let the record spin long after the song is over, until it dies out. Like all things, sound too must go and join the rest of the world. Thank you.